Hey everybody, on Tuesday of this week, Berkeley will take on the idea of BerkDOT, the Berkeley Department of Transportation. BerkDOT is a proposal, actually one of now two, the other in Los Angeles, that will, if it is adopted by the Berkeley City Council, offload all parking enforcement and traffic citation responsibilities from the Berkeley Police to this new organization, BerkDOT. However, it doesn't, upon second glance, read exactly like the organization that will stop race disparity problems from occurring in terms of issuing parking citations. In fact, this is what Berkeley City Councilmember Ben Bartlett told me by email. And I quote, he says that his own George Floyd Community Safety Act is also being considered by the Berkeley City Council on Tuesday. That will help bridge the divide, the racial divide. He says the measure, which is named after George Floyd, who was murdered by Minnesota Park police officers led by George Floyd, but I digress, will realign most police work to unarmed crisis responders, and they can escalate violent situations and criminal investigations to the police department if necessary. And he says that tasking civilians, which is a BerkDOT idea, with traffic enforcement might curb the risk of violence, but Councilmember Bartlett says it will not eliminate the potential for race bias in their work. He says that is why BerkDOT will need a traffic enforcement system that issues speeding tickets and parking citations devoid of discretion. Now, his proposal that I recited, the aforementioned Safety for All George Floyd Community Safety Act, does the following, according to Councilmember Bartlett. It reduces the footprint of the police department and reassigns non-criminal matters to specialized care units of unarmed professionals to respond to people in crisis. It updates police department standards to better hold officers accountable, and creates new progressive training models. It reinvests the savings from the reduced footprint into new modes of community safety. And in order to achieve the aforementioned goals, Councilmember Bartlett proposes the following legislative items. First, data. Perform a deep analysis of police call and response data to identify areas of change. Reallocation. Give non-criminal police duties to unarmed health professionals with expertise in homelessness, addiction, and mental health. 3, progressive training. Development of a progressive police academy to promote de-escalation and human connection. 4, accountability. City attorney and city manager will be tasked to study the law to find barriers to accountability. And finally, he says that the city of Berkeley takes pride in being home to the nation's first citizen oversight board over the police department, and the city should once more lead the way in reimagining public safety and modeling best practices for other jurisdictions. So this is from Councilmember Bartlett, and remember to bookmark oaklandnewsnow.com, subscribe to Zenny 62 on youtube.com, and this was sponsored by Tacklet Bartlett. Thank you very much.